All right, welcome back to TWI Fishing, everybody. It is Sunday, November 10th, and I'm going to do a little recap of the fishing yesterday on the Mississippi River in eastern Iowa. Yesterday, I had the pleasure of fishing the river with my dad and my brother-in-law. We went out for, I think, 6 hours, got there at about 8 a.m., left at about 2 p.m., and our initial target species was going to be walleye. We stopped at the bait shop, got some minnows, got some hair jigs, got some blade baits, got some plastics, did a little jigging by the dam, which has been a way to catch them in the past. But upon seeing the water temperatures, the low 50s, 50 to 52 degrees, I kind of figured the walleye hadn't progressed fully up to the dam. That usually happens, I feel like, a little later on. I don't know the exact water temperature. I don't fish the river enough anymore to really follow them, but haven't seen many posts on Facebook. We gave it the old fisherman's try for a little bit and then got the heck out of there. And then we fished another walleye spot further downstream, trying to catch those fish that didn't move up yet. Fished that for about 30, 40 minutes, didn't get a single bite besides a white bass. So then we resorted to some main channel crappie, tried to fish some main channel trees, fished a couple back cuts, shallower areas that had trees, didn't get anything, caught a couple small bass though. So third option, largemouth bass fishing. That's what we did for probably 3.5, 4 of the hours. And it was honestly crazy how many fish were in certain stretches. So I don't fish the river as much as I used to. My dad still lives in that area. He fishes it a decent amount, but it's been a while since he's been there. We basically fished old water from previous history, from the past. We kind of knew that bass would be in this given area. It's kind of on the main channel. It's got a lot of rock along the bank. I don't know how far off the bank that rock and trees and stuff stretches, but most of the fish were within the first couple cranks off the bank. You could get some further off, but we caught a ton of fish initially on the bank. And again, the lower stretch of that area was probably only 5 or 6 feet. The upper area, 150 yards away, was probably 20 feet deep. The boat was sitting in 20 feet. We were casting to the shore. You'll kind of see in the video, right along the rocks by the railroad tracks. And yeah, there were tons of fish in that area, tons of bass, all different sizes. We ran into a couple northern pike, which were cool too, but I've honestly never seen that many bass loaded in one area on the river before, especially since this stretch of the river doesn't have many weeds like a lot of the upper pools. This stretch of the river, it's mostly sand, rock, trees, that type of stuff. So the main bait for me, it's the one that's been crushing it for me this fall, this little Berkeley Money Badger. It's only the size 5. It's the second smallest one they make. I think it's a 1/4 ounce. It goes 10 feet deep. The gold one did a lot of work for me. It's pretty beat up right now, but that's a good thing. I did try my crawdad one, ended up blowing that one up, bounced it off the boat, broke the lip off, but caught some fish on that too. Dad caught some fish on a jig. And all in all, it was just a great day of fishing. Got some good ones mixed in, a lot of small ones, but every once in a while you get one that's between 2, 2.5, 2 3/4 pounds. Yeah, it was unbelievable. I wish I could go back still this fall to go catch some bass, but I'll try a little more around here in Des Moines, see if I can replicate it. But without further ado, everybody, let's check out how we caught them bass in what I'm thinking is their wintering hole. Let's see that Money Badger jig jerkbait do some work. Oh my gosh, come on. Oh, did you see? That's a big fish. That's like a northern.
There you go.
Anybody want some northern for supper?
I don't care. You might have to look up a YouTube video on how to do it. But
I'll leave that up to you.
you want them. Hey, Gator.
Let's see that mouth again.
You're going to take off, aren't you? Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, yeah.
Dang. That's a good looking fish.
That is a nice fish.
He's healthy. Wow. Probably an 1/8. Huh? I mean, it's maybe 1.5 inches long. Nothing crazy. Oh boy. Probably a pike. Oh boy. Or a decent bass, actually, maybe.
Like a long fish.
Oh, it's a good bass, actually. That's a nice bass. He hit it right by the boat. Come here, dude. That's a good one, actually. That's the biggest river one I caught in a while.
What is he?
Probably
Probably 2.5?
2.5. My scale's at home, no big deal. It's okay. He's probably 2.5.
He's short, but he's
See you, dude. Oh, of course, I wasn't even recording for that fish. That's great.
really.
It's great. Good job, Tim. Idiot. Wow. I looked down to see if I was recording. As soon as I dropped him in the water, I wasn't. Hopefully. God, that would have been nice to have. I guess I'll have to. I got that one this time. It's a decent one. I have another crawdad colored one. Oh, dumb money badger, the hooks suck. Yeah. All right, there are 2 decent fish right there. We're turning around. Right in there.
You lose that.
I would too. It's been with me a little while.
You got another fish on?
Yeah. What? I have an extra one, a crawdad colored one someone can put on.
Man, that's a good baby.
Well, someone else should hop on trolling motor because I'm technically getting to the fish first.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, sir. 15 feet from underneath the boat. Well, back there in the shallow spot, it was registering. Oh God, that felt like a huge fish. It is a fish. He got caught in a tree for a second. I do. Bunch of mean mouths. Now it's 19 feet. There's another one. Ooh, yours is better. That's a nice one, dude. That's a really nice one. I got one too. Oh, pickles, I had one. Let me see him real quick. Yeah, that's a good one. Cool, man. Nice fish. Got another one in there. Yeah, just behind the boat towards the railroad tracks. There's a group of them. Or that's the 4th fish in there because I just had one on. Yeah. It's a little guy. It's on. Now I am, but they're not as big as the crankbait first bass I was getting, but got a little weight to them. There's one. Mine's not much bigger. Did you really? Yeah, those guys have been in the corner for a hot minute. I do. He's so weird. Yeah, what are those guys getting in that corner? Don't you come off, boy. Oops. Appreciate it. Thank you. I don't know what the deal is there.
Your snap was caught on it.
Oh. Darn pants. There we go. That's a good one. Oh boy. They like them rocks, that's for sure. Huh?
How long were you pulling him in for?
Pretty quick after I started reeling, he was on. Probably helps that we don't have dirty water, you know. Surprised that rain didn't ugly it up more.
Yeah, but it rained.
Was it that long ago? Okay. So it wasn't like yesterday.
We didn't get cold, did it?
Yeah, it's got me a little nervous. And if someone shows me how to do theirs first. Yeah, they're a cool fish.
Yeah, usually I'm switching them out every time I cast because I think it doesn't stick very good if they're wet.
Oh, I see. You're like letting 2 or 3 sit in the stink bait.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'll pull them off once I cast them out and then I rebait them.
Yes.
I'll switch so I got the dry one.
Gosh, there's fish right in that tree. I mean, it makes sense to have it locked and loaded with multiple. It's probably the smart way to do it.
So if I have one swallow that bad, I just leave the whole thing in.
Oh boy.
Oh, what the fuck?
Uh-oh, what happened?
Broke something off, dude. Did you have a bite?
Shoot.
Oh, I think it's snagged on something.
Smaller lakes, but I haven't been able to catch any fish on crankbaits. Yeah, I bet you're right. Jeez. He's looking at his live scope. He's probably trying to find the school again or something. He's just panning around. Correct. Yep. There's a better one, I think. Close. Yeah, he is. Good decision to come over to this spot. That's a good one. It's unbelievable how many fish get stacked up in here this time of year right now. Thought that was a walleye at first, to be honest, based on the fins, but it's not. There must be food, right?
This would be a good place to ice fish, that would. Once you drop that sucker into you have to put a reward out.
What, the rod? It's a solid one. It's pretty. They're down a little bit. That's a great question. Huh? Where did I first find them? Oh, down quite a ways. This one feels a little bigger. It's a good one. For today, at least. He feels heavier, fatter, or he's fighting hard or something. I don't know. Can't put my finger on it. It's a decent one.
Not as big as the other ones.
He's not. Thought he was. It's bigger than a majority of them, though. It's probably 2 1/3, close to 2 1/2. Couldn't tell at first.
Think about it.
I was actually confused because he actually kind of swallowed it. About right. Typical bass fisherman. He's mad it's not raining. Did the wind lighten up? That's true. They're not meant to last. That's why they're only $8 a piece. Get off there now, boy. Oh, there's the rain.
It looks like it's going to rain.
Is that the girls saying come home? Oh yeah, you got the top and bottom. You're good. I hope my top is. I know, I always tried to find. All right, everyone, that is a wrap on the video. Go out there and get yourself a little Berkeley money badger. Go enjoy some of this fall fishing we still have for a couple weeks. And hopefully I'll see you guys on the water. See you next time.